Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lunchtime Podcast. I know I missed last week. I didn't forget. No, I kind of wasn't in the mood that week. Okay, and I'll be real here. Yeah, okay. I wasn't in the mood. I'm still motivated to do the podcast. It's not like I've lost motivation. No, not at all. But honestly, I don't know what excuse to throw in, except I was in the mood. Like, I could say, like, oh, I had a family meeting or some shit. No, I had enough time to record the next episode, which I should have done. So today's episode, we're gonna follow the normal format. What did we talk about in the last episode? In the last episode, we talked about mainly stuff from the past in my childhood. We talked about I think it was YouTube channels. What YouTube channels I used to listen to back in the day, and what YouTube channels I listen to now. Nostalgia Gonna Hit Hard, LT Podcast, episode 3. Now, it was an episode that I didn't have much planned for, except a few stories from the childhood, like the Minecraft world I was talking about. Similar to today's episode, we're gonna be talking about nostalgia, or not necessarily nostalgia, but something that may be a little nostalgic, like something that something from the past, again, from my childhood. I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story here today on an interesting story, you could say. Now, this was when I was 7 years old, and this is the year of my life. Like, not as in, like, I think I said this last episode as well. Like, when I was 7 was, like, the year of my life. Like, so much happened. I don't know why I keep saying that, but because I don't even remember what happened that often, but I remember so many stories from when I was 7. Now, this was actually, it could have been when I was like 6 or something, maybe younger than that, like 5. I'm gonna say 7 though. I was being babysitted while my parents were gone. Not really sure why they were gone. Basically, I used to live in a compound in Russia, or Moscow, called Rosinka. Quite a cool place. Got a school. It's got bunch of residences. I mean, that's mainly all there is. A bunch of playgrounds, which back then we used to love. Oh my god, I was not long ago. I was on Google Maps, trying to find Rosinka. I looked at the images of like the gym. Like this one building that had a gym, swimming pool, had a bunch of stuff actually. It had a gym, it had a swimming pool, it had a tennis court, several tennis courts. So it was, I even had a pizza, or not a pizzeria, but I had a restaurant where a lot of people threw their birthday parties. It was such a cool place. It was genuinely, I feel like you had a lot of limited things there. There's a football field though, which is cool, but it was very limited. Like, I probably wouldn't have fun there if I lived there now, because I play for a football team. There's no football team in Rosinka. There's no, like, I mean, you may be able to go for practice, like, outside of Rosinka. That'll probably actually work. But, yeah. I don't actually really know, because I never even found out, because I wasn't interested in football back then. So, I never really bothered to ask to play for a football team. Got a drink. So it was really like, oh man, it was like a 7-year-old's dream, that place. So many playgrounds. I would never get lost there. It was huge, but I knew the place on the back of my heart. Is that how to say it? Back of my heart? Back of my head? No, back of my heart. Off by heart. Off by heart. There we go. Off by heart. It was a really cool place. I love that area. Now, the story. We're gonna start off with again. So I mentioned this, didn't I? I was being babysitted, and we were going out for a walk, which back then I didn't really like. I like going out to the playground, but that's the only thing. That's the only reason I like going outside for. So yeah, we went for a walk. I'm not really sure where we went to, or specifically where the goal was to get to, but we were just walking along near my friend's house, and I was a really big fan of rocks. I think as we all know, as when we're really young, we just randomly pick up rocks, throw them around. That's what I did, but I wanted to take it to the next level, right? I wanted to test my accuracy, and it paid off at the end of the day. Now, there was. Let me just preface this. It's quite a short story, but it's because I don't really know all the details of it. I don't really know what happened, but I know the main part of it. So yeah, we were walking around. I had my rocks, throwing them around, and I was throwing them at cars. Missed, but I did. This is what I realized. My Call of Duty, I don't play Call of Duty. Okay, my CS:GO actually game I play. My CS:GO veins CS:GO lived inside me, you know? So basically, so I may have missed cars from range with the rock that were standing still and parked, but I did hit the fucking window of a driving car. Now, there was a woman inside there, obviously. Well, you know, there was at least someone in there. So I threw the rock, hit the window. It didn't break, but I do remember hitting the window. I'm not sure how it didn't break, but I actually really don't. Or was it the window? It could have been right next to the window. It was either a window or maybe not. Maybe the door or something. I don't know. But it nothing broke. There may have probably been scratches and scars, but not probably, but most likely. That's the same thing as probably. 100% there were scratches and scars. I don't remember if I saw any of them because, again, I don't remember any details. The only part I remember was me going out, throwing rocks at cars, and that's it. So the lady quickly, she doesn't even park. The car, I swear to God, I thought I was gonna die that day. The car, she is driving towards me and my babysitter. Right towards me, okay, not full speed, but I thought, at that, when I was that age, that was scary, okay? And she launches out, not while the car is driving, but almost, she doesn't even, stop the car, as soon as, the car is still moving while she gets out of the car, but it's not going at a proper speed, it's stopping while she's still getting out, and she comes running. She gets so mad, but I was still so proud of myself for hitting the window and having I did not know my accuracy was that good. It was wow. Let me just say that, wow. I don't know what else. That's all I was thinking. Just wow, whoa, just what the fuck. Now I look back at it now, and I'm just asking myself, what the fuck was I thinking? It made me proud, but I probably suffered a lot of consequences after that. I don't know exactly what happened. Memories kind of wash down the drain after a little bit. They kind of rot. But it's the important ones that you really remember. This was an important one. Okay, it's not that true. I mean, again, I only remember half of the thing of what happened. But still, that's enough for me to consider it important. So, that's really it. I don't have anything else for that story. That is basically it. It was a roller coaster. Oh, talk about roller coasters. Let me talk to you about my time in Legoland, like years and years ago. Now, I used to love to go to Legoland. Obviously, we don't go anymore because of COVID. Oh my god, the memories. Okay, so where do I start? Let me start with the story of when I went on my first roller coaster. Oh, that's not true. So, in Legoland, there are a few roller coaster rides. There's this one. Oh my fucking god, I want to go Legoland now. I'm getting all these memories. So, there was a castle. There still is. There's a castle. It's quite a landmark in Legoland. There's a castle. And there's a roller coaster in it. And it's like it's short, it's cool, it's not that scary, because I've never found that one scary. I always thought roller coasters were scary. I still kind of do. Not kind of, I still do, 100%. But I've kind of gotten rid of that fear a little bit more, over the past few years. So, that one wasn't scary. That one was fun. Then I took the ultimate test of mine. I went over with a friend. We were there with a friend. I was like kind of contemplating if I want to do this because I hated roller coasters, except that one because the one with like the dragon, the castle. That was easy, dude. That was nothing. There's this. I think it's called the Polar Express in Legoland, and it's actually a really cool roller coaster because there's this one area where you can see genuine penguins, not like Lego penguins, like genuine penguins. They have it's like a little zoo enclosure for penguins. Like it's actually it's sick. It was a very long line. I mean, it was during the summer, so you'd expect that. I remember I went to Legoland. I had no idea my friend was going to be there. Apparently it was planned. I had no idea. So I was so surprised. And what was sick as well, when we got our rooms in the hotel, which is now the old hotel, there's now a different hotel, but the old one is way more iconic. Our rooms were literally at, like, the door, like, there's a hallway, right? And our rooms, hotel rooms, were at the other side of the whole hallway. Like, exactly. The door was right there. You'd come out my hotel room, and right in front of you would be another hotel door leading to his room. That was sick. And I remember we were just walking along Legoland, and he just scares me from behind. I'm so excited, dude. That was a fucking great experience. I did not ever think that would happen. That was sick. Back then we used to be like best friends. We barely talk now, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Friendships kind of decay at some point. That's just what happens. Now, where was I? So yeah, we took the Polar Express, me and my friend, and I also think my brother and maybe not my dad, my brother, maybe probably my sister as well. And the very beginning of the Polar Express, it goes like up, like it's straight up almost. It scared the shit out of me. And the first curve went left, so I was like, okay, I don't want to be hanging off the fucking roller coaster while we curve left. So I was like, okay, let me go right. But I didn't even realize, because you couldn't really see the only thing you could see from the outside, from like the front of Polar Express, which is the only like part of the roller coaster you can see from the outside, is the roller coaster first going up and then taking a curve left. And so you couldn't see anything else. So the next curve was a curve straight to the right, and it was worse than the left one. So I was regretting that decision more than I've probably regretted anything else in my life. So I don't know, exactly how the Polar Express goes, but I do know the very end there's a drop, And this drop, now it's not a drop like in a normal roller coaster where, it goes down on a certain degree. It goes straight down. Like, you are put in a room, and there's kind of this animation playing of like a Lego man with his pickaxe, pickaxing down ice. And then you hear like a little crack. If you've been to Legoland, and you've been on the Polar Express, you know what I mean. And there's a little animation playing, for the kids and whatnot. And he's, this one's pickaxing ice, and then you hear a crack, more cracks. And then it's like a little, like as if there's been an accident and there's a disaster, and you're like on ice, and then ice is broken, and the roller coaster drops down like maybe 20 meters. Is that a lot in that scenario? I don't know the exact length, but it was scary. I don't like drops. Like the little feeling in your tummy you get? Yeah, that I didn't like that. Then there's another roller coaster I took, I think like a year after that. Me and my mom went to Legoland, and we don't know what it's called, but there's a huge line, and I wanted to take a risk, get rid of my fear of roller coasters. I still haven't gotten after that one, which was worse than the Polar Express. Still haven't gotten rid of the fear. This one, now it's the scary one. Like all the other ones for me, like all roller coasters are scary for me. Now I took the risk, regretted it afterwards. Like while we were like on the roller coaster, regretted everything. But then after that, like I was like, oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. So I don't know how it starts. I think it goes up a little bit, then it takes a turn, goes a little bit more up. It's not too scary, but from the outside you see the main part. And that is a huge drop, like not from an angle, not from like in the Polar Express in the very end where it just drops like completely, like without an angle, like you just drop like an elevator, Here like it drops from an angle, and that's probably worse because the feeling in your tummy is way longer, and oh my god, I couldn't breathe. During that drop, I could not breathe, and basically, it's a roller coaster. You're like in a cart, like a little cart of 4 seats. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's a car, like a small car. It could be, like a Jeep kind of thing. I think it was. Maybe even like a mine cart or something. I don't know. And you go down the drop. I couldn't breathe. I was literally like I remember that happening. I remember just me not, like my lungs weren't willing to work, and that drop was long. That was a long drop. Let me tell you that much. It was a long drop. Fucking hell. And there's a camera that takes a picture as well and all that. And we looked at them afterwards, after the entire roller coaster ride, and you could see the horror. Like I was possessed. That's what I looked like. I was possessed at the age of what, like 7, maybe 8, maybe 9. I think I was probably like 9 or 10. Oh my god. Oh, I would probably do that again. I want to like see if I would get possessed again. Like I want to see that. Now, let's talk about the third roller coaster, or no, the fourth one. So we had the dragon one and the castle one, which doesn't really count because that didn't really like scare me. And then we had the Polar Express, and finally the cart one with a huge drop in the very beginning. Yes, it was in the very beginning. I forgot to mention that. Like, okay, no, the very, very beginning, it goes up, takes a turn to the right, goes up again, and then it goes a little forward, takes a left small curve, and you go down and under into fucking hell. Yeah, then the next one we took was a new one, like, newish. It's a newer one. And it's like an eagle ride. It's really cool. The roller coaster is an eagle. The line was very long. It was Well, no, it wasn't that long. It took a bit, which is annoying, but it was fun. After that, I loved that roller coaster ride. I loved it. Oh god. Sorry. I love that because I don't know why I liked it so much. I think because it was kind of like my like skill level, I guess you could call it. Like it was like not too scary, but also not too boring, you know. So it was just right for me. So I did that after I did it for the first time. I did it like 5 more times after that. It was amazing. So you obviously have a line, and you go in, the fucking thing. The very beginning goes up a little, and then it takes a drop, and while it's dropping, it's also curving to the right. Yeah, so it was a really cool one. I don't remember how it ends exactly. No, I don't remember exactly, like, the directions of the track, the roller coaster track, but it was a cool one. I didn't, like... I was scared like I was in the other ones. Like it was just perfect. I'll probably do the Polar Express one again. I did it a second time with my brother. It wasn't as bad. I liked it a lot more because I knew what to expect. And the drop I expected a lot as well. I was prepared for that, and because of that, it wasn't as painful. So it was fun. It was fun. I want to do it again. And like after COVID, like that'd be sick. I mean, you might be saying like, okay, Legoland, aren't you like a fucking high schooler almost? Bruh, I'm saying right now, with like friends and family, Legoland can be amazing. Like the roller coasters especially, it can be amazing, trust me. Yeah, and it's just a dream. Like it's in Denmark as well. It's the Denmark one, which is the only one I've been to. I've never been to the one in Germany, and I heard it's not as good as well. Like I heard like the hotel is really far off from like the actual park. Talking about the hotels, they made a new hotel, or a newish. The last time I went, they were these new hotels, 2 new hotels they built, and they're castles. They're fucking castles. They look sick. They look amazing. So I think before that, there were like 2 entrances to the park. There was the first one, which was like the main front entrance. You put in like your ticket and shit, and then there's another entrance through the iconic and original hotel. And that one probably isn't used as much because it's not as cool anymore. But it's still sick. Oh my god! I'm getting so emotional. And you probably can't hear it from my voice, but I'm just thinking about the memories back in the day. Being in the restaurant of literally having dream food of like fries and burgers. It's such a dream place. Legoland, Denmark. I'm saying right now, like, take your kids there. I know I'm not a parent. And I'm years off of being a parent. But take your kids there. It is the best place ever. It's literally... Oh, I'm getting emotional. It's a roller coaster with roller coasters. It's amazing. And, yeah, it's such an amazing place. It's such an amazing place, yeah. Where do I continue? I don't know what to talk about. All I've been doing in the past few episodes is talking about my childhood. But yeah, it's good memories. Oh yeah, I was talking about the hotel. I want to continue off there. So they made these. So yeah, the other entrance was through the hotel, and the hotel. What makes it so iconic is the very entrance of the hotel. You park, obviously, you go through. You got like a dragon tower, it makes a few sounds like dragon noises, like a Lego dragon. That's another iconic thing. And when you go through, I think there's like a Lego Darth Vader to the left and a Lego Jango Fett to the right or something like that. And then after you go through like the entrance doors, like there are these 2 slider doors, right? You go through them and you're in like the main lobby. You're in the lobby, and there's like this fucking like play place kind of thing. Like it's a tree house with a dragon fucking on the top. a fucking Lego dragon on the top. You can go up the treehouse. It's really cool. Yeah, that's an iconic part. And now the new hotels, the two ones. I think there's the Night Hotel and the Wizard Hotel, I believe. I have not been in the Wizard one. I was in the Night one because I prefer nights. They're cooler in my opinion. And fuck, where was I? I think the entrance in the lobby is really cool. It's got like a fireplace and shit. It looks really medievally. I think it's got like medieval music playing in the background as well. It's really cool. I do prefer the old the old hotel as well, because it's bigger and it's got a fucking arcade, it's got everything. I could be wrong, like I don't know if like the newer hotels have arcades and all these extra rooms, like playrooms. I don't actually know that because I didn't get to explore that much, except the hotel room, lobby, and restaurant. That's all I basically got to see. Also, another thing I don't really like about the hotels, they're kind of far from the actual entrance to they're not that far, but you can see probably from your hotel window, you can see Legoland, like in the distance. It's actually really cool, but like the view is cool, but it's the view in the older hotel is even cooler, and the hotel is like in the park already, and then you have the rooms have a guaranteed window looking through the park. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, the newer hotels have a view from a longer distance. It's still cool, but you can't see that much. You can mainly just like see like the entrance. No, I actually want to look. Wait, okay, Legoland, Denmark. I just want to remind myself of the Legoland Billund. Billund, I think, is the city it's in. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude. The fucking memories. Oh, yeah. This is the lobby, dude. I know you guys can't see it, like what I'm seeing right here, but this is amazing. So yeah, they've got like an entire like mini Lego city. Like it's a fucking it's giant. Like they've got an airport. Like it's just like a little it's not like a roller coaster ride. It's not like really something you can go on. It's just like an active. If you've been to Legoland, you know what I mean. Like it's an active like city. Like they've built a mini Lego city. It's amazing. They have this car place where you can get a car license. It's obviously fake. It's just that I don't know where I have mine, but I did this. Oh shit! But I still got a license, and you can wash your car. You can go to the gas station. Really cool. Oh, I found the Eagle roller coaster. Boys, I found the image of an eagle roller coaster. Oh, yes. The Eagle roller coaster. This is the one. The Flying Eagle is what it's called. So yeah, what I like about Legoland, it's got its own it's got categories, or it's got segments. How do I put it? It's got different parts for specific genres, if that makes sense. There's the Western kind of place, which has got the Flying Eagle roller coaster. It's got buffalo, like I'm seeing here. This image. It's got Lego buffalo, stationary little things that you can't really, and you can see that's literally all you get to do with them is look at them, I guess. But it's got a Western part. It's got a Lego Ninjago, a huge Lego Ninjago Chinese palace thing. Oh, there's a museum, I remember, in the corner, the very corner of Legoland. There's Legoland Denmark. There's a museum, and they schedule episodes of different TV shows of different Lego TV shows, series, Lego Ninjago, Lego Nexo Nights. It's really, yeah, that was sick. Man, this is fucking sick. Oh, this is the one. This is the roller coaster that goes like straight down, like in the very beginning. You know what I was talking about? Yeah, it's like a little cart thing, like a little car, futuristic kind of car is what it looks like. I want to go back here, boys. In like 2 years' time, when COVID's gone, well, not gone, but like, I think I'd say probably 2 years is when, 1.5 years is when COVID's gonna kind of like, we're gonna be able to go back to normal rules. That's what I think. Legoland Denmark new hotel. I wanna see this. No, this is the old. Oh, the memories. The old hotel. No, the new hotel. Yeah, the new hotel. So, yeah, it's wow. I remember being here. The Legoland rooms are so sick as well. Like the room, they're amazing. They're so like. Legoland is I'm telling you right now, it will make your kids' day bringing them here. This is probably the best. Okay, I haven't been to a lot of parks. I've been to 2. Legoland, Denmark, and then also some other park in Germany. Like an action park. That was actually kind of cool. But I prefer Legoland, and maybe I'm getting so overexcited, and maybe I'm even overreacting on this because this the only park I've been to, but it is fucking sick. So, yeah, there's a picture here of them constructing the new Legoland hotels. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I want to fucking go back here, boys. I want to go back here. Sorry for that. A little over the top. Alright, I actually don't have much to talk about. Actually, no, I do. I want to talk about my YouTube channel. We're gonna step away from the childhood stuff, although I'm really into it right now, Legoland and shit. And we'll step away from that. We'll move on to my YouTube channel. The current state of it. So, if you don't know what I do on my Avoda channel, which is my main channel, go subscribe to it. It would mean a lot. I used to make storytime videos. Not just storytime videos, I made Ask Reddit videos, or I made a series called Reddit Reveals. So I have like Reddit Reveals insane stories, Reddit Reveals most ridiculous rumors, or all these kind of things, and also storytime videos like getting high at age 9, caught watching porn in Google Meet, yeah, and then other like commentary videos like the Dream Scandal or the best Spotify playlist, or new Avoda character. But then I've kind of gone to this other. Okay, then I've had these other kind of videos called Reacting to My Old Channel. And then I've had 3 of these kind of videos. They're gaming. More gaming and gaming. Not really. They're all entertainment, but it's gone more towards the gaming side of YouTube. So we have Sign Me Up FaZe Clan, which is a little just me and my friend messing around in Krunker, trying to attempt trick shots in Krunker. Then we have the Uprising Bed Wars. It's just a funny moments compilation of my Bed Wars experience, which, if you don't know, is a game mode in the Minecraft server called Hypixel. Then also my most recent video uploaded a week ago, Shenanigans of CSGO. I've started the series called Shenanigans, and those 3 videos, the Krunker video, the Bed Wars video, and CSGO videos, are all part of that. And Shenanigans is basically a series where mainly like funny moments compilations of me and my friends, or just videos of me and my friends messing around and fucking around in games and just doing whatever the fuck we want. not really taking it seriously and just, like, I prefer those videos more than story time because I prefer hanging out with my friends a lot more. I really do. So I'm thinking of switching completely. The thing is, I don't know what I want to do with the old storytime videos. I want to do them again, right? And I've kind of had this idea that, because I do a lot of storytime videos, storytime is like, I have a storytime segment on this podcast. What if I just take the clips from me telling the story on the podcast and put them on my YouTube channel? Then I don't have to record extra videos. Or I don't do that at all, and just the Lunchtime Podcast will be my place for story time. And then I will completely switch to more gaming and entertainment than story time and Reddit videos. I don't know. I kind of need you guys' help for this, because I don't know what to do. I'm more in the feeling that I want to do gaming. I feel like gaming has always been my niche. My previous channels, gaming has always been my thing. And it's kind of, I've tried other things on previous channels. They have never worked except gaming. That's the only thing that I've at least come further with. And I feel like anything else doesn't really work for me, maybe for a bit, but not really. Things I still want to do storytime videos because they're fun, but they don't compare to the other videos, the gaming and videos with friends. So let me know what you think. Would appreciate it so much. That is really all I have for today's episode. I don't have anything else to talk about. It's a shorter episode here today. It's we've been recording for if my math is correct, around 45 minutes now. So I again don't have anything to talk about. You can listen to the podcast on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I said this is the second episode or the first episode. You guys can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, but it's not working. It's not fucking, like, I'll go, okay, iTunes Connect. I do this literally every episode, but it does not want to work. I wrote iTunes Connect. Nice. Does not matter. iTunes Connect right here. I'm going to log in real quick and try to go to the Podcast Connect tab. It's not letting me. I'm clicking it. It's not letting me. This is fucked. And when it does work, it just shows me a screen that it shouldn't show me. Like some shit about, like, you want help? You can go here to fucking, I don't know, man. So, it's annoying. I'll find a way to get on Apple Podcasts, because I know a lot of people actually use Apple Podcasts more than you may think. So yeah, I want to try and do it on there. Also, we have a TikTok. Nothing has been posted yet. It's been 3 episodes. Nothing has been posted yet. Should probably start doing that. But I have other things to do. So, although podcast should be top priority. Oh no, maybe my YouTube channel is top priority, and then the podcast. Not because I like the podcast less. No, it's just how it is. Voda is my main channel. It's what I started before the podcast. Okay, calm the fuck down. All right, that's all I have for today's episode. Yeah. Next episode, I actually have things planned. I mean, I had things planned for today's episode. I just didn't know how to transition over to the intro to the stories, and kind of connect it. Anyway, that'll be it for today's episode. Join us next week. Where I won't fuck up the schedule. I've already fucked them up twice. I've already missed 2 weeks in total. I missed last week. The week before that, I actually managed to get an episode out. And then the week before the last episode, I fucked up. So, Next episode will be coming out next week. Do not worry, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It will all be fine. I want to go through like 6 months of no fucking up with the schedule. That would be amazing. Because I've never been good with schedules. I've said this before. I've never been good with them. I made an episode on the history of my old YouTube channels, LT Podcast, episode 2. If you want to go watch that, though, be greatly appreciated. Anyway, I should probably get to the point. Goodbye. See you guys in the next episode.